What's up, Chaos Nation? Big Rob here, coming to you from the Valley of the Night. Balmy, 52 freaking degrees. Although it feels a little colder, the air quality sucks. It stinks, and but we're upright. Happy to be here. Honored to bring you this video. In case you're living under a rock, tonight, right around, I believe it was around 9 o'clock. Mountain Standard Time. TikTok went through its ban, and everyone's freaking out. Mixed reports. A lot of people are talking about, oh, this is all a setup for Trump to become the savior. This is an inside deal. All this good stuff. And really, what the truth is, the Biden administration, late last week, decided that they were going to punt the ball and basically put the burden onto the Trump administration coming in, actually in a pretty positive way, to say, hey, you handle this the best way you see fit. Maybe they've got a little bit more intel, who knows, but the Trump administration is going to handle this. Now, is Trump going to be, considered the savior of it? Yes and no. Yes, I am a Trump supporter, right? It's fine. You can, staple me to the wall if you want to. But in this case, I'm saying, no, he's not necessarily the savior, but he's going to be, the deal maker. And what better person to handle the deal than Trump, right? And his team. A lot of reasons why this company should be sold. A lot of reasons why the Supreme Court upheld the ban. At the end of the day, I think there's going to be a way and there's going to be a fix. There's a lot of people that really use it. And I will say, even though I've had my, issues with TikTok and their community guidelines issues, and sometimes it just seems as if it wasn't being ran by the Chinese. It was more like being ran by, some left-wing sociopaths. Because some of the stuff just didn't add up. Why you were being banned, off with your head kind of mentality. There's almost no way to appeal anything. I mean, we had people 3 times, 4 times over being successful, myself included, where you get to a certain point, you got 1 million views on things. And the nice part about TikTok is that even with a few hundred followers, with the right hashtags used at the right time, the good video, your channel could explode, right? You could see an upward tick of a few thousand followers in just a few days, hours. And your video, even though it's been archived on your page, it still lives within those hashtags. And I believe they've got a great algorithm without any shadow banning and such, like Meta went through. So, I did notice there were times that you could tell that the video was kind of held back from being seen, and so that's terrible. But in the most sense, I think there's a way to fix all this. And some people will say, well, X isn't the way, but yada yada. No, X is really the best way. You should be able to say what you want without, as long as you're not trying to cause harm to anyone, or, you're not making threats, then, I think it should be acceptable. Bullying is not acceptable. I'll never condone that. But, if you want to be bare naked and put that up there for people to purchase or watch or follow, fine. If you want your content to be about guns, fine. If you want your content to be about fishing or cooking or whatever it is, it should be acceptable. And like I said, within reason, and there is. Zuckerberg has come out. Now, I don't think he's, the savior of anything, because we all know the type of stuff that he was up against. But he's saying, well, it's the administration that put him up to it. But Facebook has been doing this for years, since inception, 2009, 10, 11, all the way through. It just got progressively worse. I will tell you, my Instagram account suffered tremendously, especially throughout the Biden presidency. I've got 60, 90 days worth of, 120 days worth of data where I can show you that I'm in the pits. 11,000, accounts reached in 30 days. And then since, Zuckerberg and the team have kind of leveled off a little bit, now I'm reaching, upwards of 120, 130,000 new accounts every 30 days. So how do we go from 11 to 19,000 to 110 to 119,000 in just a matter of a week? Hashtags aren't changing. Posts really aren't changing. It's the fact that they've let up and stopped the shadow banning, and they've stopped the fact checkers from getting it wrong. So, a lot can be said, a lot can be done, a lot can be perfected. And it's all going to get better. That's the hope, right? I mean, Elon Musk isn't perfect, but he did something very helpful by letting X be what it is. Whether you like it or not, it's a place to go to post what you like, again, within reason, without causing any harm to folks, and all the stuff that shouldn't be condoned, and it's not. And you can live pretty happy on X. It's a decent, I will say, you're not going to explode there. You're not going to find that you're getting insane amount of following. It's really kind of hard to go viral per se. On TikTok, that's not the case. Like I said, you can have an account of 300 followers and within a day or two take off, like a meteor with the right post, the right time of your post, and having the right hashtags, and honestly having really decent content, and hitting it when you do. Like, if, for instance, the last video I posted that went pretty much viral was the Pam Bondi, where they're doing a comedic skit with Peter Schiff, or Adam Schiff rather, being a watermelon head, 47 seconds. It's before the ban went in place. I think we hit something like 450,000 views, which at the time I think I had, this is my third account, only about 250 followers. But within a day or two, we're already up to like 2,000 followers. And then, of course, the ban hits. So I'm just saying, I believe TikTok is salvageable. There's a good way to do it. I think that they'll get it done. It just kind of is what it is. And, not just Trump, but the administration will get it right. And, the truth is, though, TikTok really didn't need to go forward with the ban because, like Biden even said, he's not going to enforce the fines. They're not going to, enforce the levies or whatever that could come from it. But I guess TikTok just decided with their attorneys, it's fine. Cooler heads will prevail. We'll get through Sunday. We'll get through Monday. Just really sucks to all those folks out there that have really, built their platforms over the years, and you're stuck with, holding the bag in some uncertain times. And you played by the rules, right? So you deserve to have your content up there. So, with that being said, guys, just positivity. I think things will work itself out, and I hope it does, because like I said, there's a lot of folks that put out some good stuff, some great information, and, at the end of the day, it is entertaining. It's content is not for everyone, per se, but there's something for everyone. You just have to look for it, and, like I said, I love the fact that a little account can jump and do great, just like a big account. That's the best part of it, rather than, oh, well, I'm verified, I have a lot of followers, therefore I'm going to be king. Not so much in TikTok. Maybe there is, but for the most part, a lot of folks can see some good growth just by simply, like I said, posting, using the right tags, so on and so forth. So take it for what it's worth. So yeah, guys, we'll see how it all goes. We know that another part of the Trump story is, well, he's not doing it outside because it was cold weather. And then people are like, no, it's because he's going to have small crowds. really the truth is, it's about safety. I heard talks from Alex Jones that they were thinking about pushing the inauguration up, the swearing in part, to midnight, Sunday night. So we'll kind of see where everything goes and how fluid it is. But every precaution will be taken. Here's a guy that's been, had 2 attempted assassinations on his life. And by any means, he should be doing whatever it takes to secure the White House, to secure the position, and, to get in there and do the job that we elected him to do. It's just sad that, coming down the pipeline, all these things have to take place. But again, it's the process. So it just is what it is. We're not going to have him outside. There's a lot of risk to it. Some people might say, well, it was the weather. We all know it's not, but it's another story. Like I said, a lot of things coming. Some things good, and then of course, just be prepared for anything that could happen over the next couple days, especially if you're in the DC area. Just be vigilant, head on a swivel. With that being said, no updates on the whole Wes Watson deal. I know Mark Lobliner, shout out to you, Mark, put out a video about Cali Muscle regarding, pushing cancer supplements. So I've got to watch that, take a look at it. It looks pretty cool. Huge shout out to you, Mark. We'll just kind of roll with the punches as we go, guys, over the next couple days. Don't freak out. I think everything will be okay. But it kind of is what it is. It's where we're at. So stay ride or die for yours. Keep getting out there, doing whatever it takes to be successful. Man, what's wrong with me tonight? And, like I said, just head on a swivel. Be prepared over the next few days, weeks, and months. And stay vigilant, guys. Till next time, I'm Big Rob. Thanks for tuning in.